going to be a must-see match.
Showtime! Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw is escaped. These two fighters are perfectly synced. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Knockdown. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around into burnout activates. Enfold for the throw. That's what they came for. Both fighters plant on super art. Quick javelin up KO. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Sneaks in above. Who's going to start things off? Got a ton. Quinn hits him with a stop and bop. Experiencing burnout. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a good spot to use the super. Burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up to get down. Fires off an air slasher. Springs forward with a drive rush. Player two can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Forward rush. Oh my God, this is critical. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Perfect parry. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player two experiencing burnout. Taking shots out of each other here. Super armor, cold and calculated. Betting it all on the drive rush. Excellent read. Maximum strike. Oh, putting the cherry on top. The party's getting started. The final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Player one faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win!
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. You got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Some juicy damage. But can they ride this wave? Player two is just about out of drive after that. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player two needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws a fireball hit KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Combo with the target combo. Experiencing burnout. Springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Low heavy. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player two, they're going for the super art. Oh, that's gonna leave a crater. Both sides getting ready. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Takes it. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? A jump? Here comes the corner pressure. That back throw was huge. Perfect parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. Connects with the throw. Jump. Getting up close and personal. Maximum. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Oh, here we forward rush. Player one, that huge soapbox got their knees tingling. Nothing stops this train. Noticeable life all in with a rush. Player one, there's a burnout. They're No hesitation or regret! Hits them with that ASF dummy! I don't know if this is enough to kill! They are are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the target combo as a filler. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? You can't hesitate when a chance like that presents itself. Is this a sign of what's to come? The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Dashes forward, reads their mind. Will this Super Art connect? Sunrise Festival! They've got to nail the inputs to keep this up. Player 1 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. At least one of KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Overdrive Jackknife! How will they take advantage of every big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry? Holds out with a block. Gets the jump in. Knock springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps? Pushing through with the Gladius. What'll happen here? It's a good spot to use the super. Marisa delivering the goddess of the hunt. Heavy damage incoming. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh, here we go. Wall flat into the guard break. Sunrise Festival. Can they nail the beat? Who's gonna take it? What's next? Huge chance. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Rips the slasher out. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both players will need to keep tabs on their SA gauge. Drive rush! Closes the distance. Like hits them with a stopping block. Hits that with confidence. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Target combo into... Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Both sides getting ready. Rushes in. Noticeable look. They are done! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Can't tech the throw? Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? From upstairs! You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1, well, their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Oh no, they're stunned. Can they end the round with a sick combo? Amazing. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs him. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Just out of range for that throw. Parries the attack. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drop capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. Was looking for that jump attack. Uses the parry. Very solid corner switch. Saw that coming. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Risky up-close scrap still going. Medium kick hit, experiencing burnout. They return to center stage. Player 2 finishes with the throw. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Reacts to the throw. The low kick is blocked. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. All right. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw is escaped. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Throws them to negate the block. Neither of them willing to back off here. No more drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2, this super art connect? That's not gonna hit. Player 1 can't afford this experiencing KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Strings it all together. Grabs them. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Now you know history.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Life lead is there. They're going for the super art. Medium kick hit. Burnout activates. That's gonna leave him rattled. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start to phase out the low kick. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's gonna shake out. It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here? Let's see how they apply perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hold on, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. Saw that coming. Going in, puts the super armor to good use. The fighters return to the middle of the stage, experiencing burnout. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. This made KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see. Sees him coming and shoves it off with the super arm. In with the phalanx. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Ooh, super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. It's the goddess of the hunt. I've heard of tough love, but not like this. Not like this. Goes for them with the phalanx. Goes for the ground and pound. Over in a flash. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like the sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Trips him up. Goes for the command grab. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Gets a normal hit from the drive. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is gonna have to wait, experiencing burnout. This is a critical javelin of Marisa. Digs in it. But they can't squander this punish counter chance. Looking to plant him with the block. It's too much. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Opts to create space to stop. Puts the super armor to good use. Grabs him. Target locked and scoop. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Looks like they both relied a lot, experiencing burnout. They're going for the super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 might have just shifted this round. It turns out this is critical. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Backdash to start. Solid anti-air. Heavy punch sends them flying. No! This will break them. What now? Player 1 has big time whip. Player 2 has a big drive gauge lead. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? The low kick hits. There's a burnout. Target combo into. With no hesitation or regret. Hits him with the NSFW. Is it over? Will they survive? This is it. It is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes a trip. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. No more drive gauge. Player 2 chases, capitalizes on every mistake, and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can. There's an overdrive shorty. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Grabs and throws them away. What'll happen here? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Low heavy. Burnout activates. The Gladius blows them away. The punish counter on reaction. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Start knocked them out of the air. Throws them from above. Puts a bit of stank on it, turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
Meets them air to air. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. Player 2 walls flat into the guard break. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Barely blocks the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Wow, shut down. Still slugging it out here. All right. Overdrive. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Does a good job of pushing back. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown and flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Smart play with the throw. Turns out, both fighters, what's this Chiku Hado gonna do? What were they thinking? In attack range. They're using a fire. Will this super art do anything? Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Now you know history.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Denies the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Next hit will end the round. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
The drive impact is denied. Puts the super armor to good use. Damn, scores an important armor break. Escapes with the reversal. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Uses the gauge for a super armor. Javelin of Marisa. Digs in it. Hold your breath. Experiencing burnout. Going in. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. A real test of nerves here. Looking for a chance. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely off. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. A jump?
Opening.
Balance from above. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Knockdown and escape. Ooh, what a smart throw! That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 has reversal. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Plenty of health. Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. It's the goddess of the hunt. I've heard of tough love, but not like this. Not like this. Player 1 can't all the throws connects. What are they gonna do? Things are very tense as this exchange continues. What a finish! Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Gets a chance with that jump in. The jump in is denied. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Got their eye on the air. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Holds out with the block. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. And fold! Nasty blow to the back of the head. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. And fold for the throw! That's what they came for. Both fighters planning something? Easily escaped that perfect KO. They were in full control there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Big time whip! Oh man, this is a scary range. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Somehow manages to block the jump in. A jump? Great headbutt. Turning it right up with a super. Looking for the jackhammer. Player 1, will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Perfection. Screw power driver. There's no escape. A real test of nerves here. Burns out. They push their way out and closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The exchange blows. Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 with the life lead. Goes for the command grab. Knockdown. Grabs him. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The quarter makes it hard KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Double lariat, and now? The Gladius throws them away. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Jumps, breaks the block with a throw. Looking for a chance. Jumps up. A parry. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Finishing blow off the Cyclone Lariat. Looking to impress with this super. Life lead is there, but stiff on for the critical art. Devotes all that meter to the goddess of the hunt. They're about to get a big knockout kiss! Ooh. Okay, here we go. Can either of these fighters win without relying on a super? What now? That was the highest if I've ever seen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going to steal this win? Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. The match just screw power driver. There's no escape. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 2 connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Low heavy. What now? And eats it. Nails it. Overhead. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Big time whip. Oh, that's nothing. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Player 2 chases them down. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Taking stock. Goes for the command grab. We are near the end of the round. Will this super art connect? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Was looking for that jump attack. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. Still scrapping for control of the space. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jumps, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Uh-oh, falls short. What are they thinking here? The throw hits, now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 is maintaining the corner, goes for the super art? Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Somehow pushes back all KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Great work finding the opening. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Genius read. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Going in. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? In there! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Gets him with a Euro step. Earns a breather to reset the situation. Player 2 can build off this lead. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is barely crowns him from above. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 2 is looking at it. Gotta do better than that. Ooh, you never know what finds the target. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Like there's a burnout. Ugh, take a seat. No hesitation or regret. Hit him with the NSF dummy. I don't know if this is enough to kill. Oh, we're not quite here. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Come for them with a balance. Gets carried to the corner. Pops him with a shorty. Can't tech the throw. Trips him up. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. All right, what's coming up next? Reacts to the throw. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. holds out with the block. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Smart play with the throw. Big opportunity coming. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireman. KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? The combo's there. Grabs him, takes a trip. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Both fighters planning something, experiencing in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going, keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Combo with the target combo. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? No holding back. Goes all out for the big damage. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Ooh, there's a shot in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Beautiful fight.
Final round. Fight.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Player two will look overhead attack. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Now you know history.
This is the time to believe in your huge chance after that wall splash. That combo finishes it. Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Deftly shuts out the jumper. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find open and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Knockdown and KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Big counter. Player one has the life advantage. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player one chases them down. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Barely blocks the jump in. Player picks a good spot to use the super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump in catches them. Deal some damage with that quick combo. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Nice Manejadore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Sticks the jump in. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Long Quan takes them off their feet. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. And folds for the throw. That's what they came for. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Oh, and fold. Nasty blow to the back of the head. A quick breather. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The overhead denied. Lifts them with the wrong palm. Player 2 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. Perfect parry, perfect read with the drive parry. Plenty of health, full game, turning it right up with a super. It's the goddess of the hunt. I've heard of some love, but not like this. Not like this. Lands the super. Time for... No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Can they make the most of this? No! This will break them! What now? Huge counter! Do they have what it takes? It is over! Player 1 delivers the upset! That's one for the replay. Way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Reads the throw and escape. Shakes things up with a fireball. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. A super art? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of side. Drilling time. That thing ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Who's going to start things off? Let's off a Yoga Fire. Yoga Flow. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Yoga Fire there. Gets them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Inferno to turn up the heat. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. This is a KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That's some big juicy damage on that count. Down to the wire. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Knockdown.
KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Damn, scores an important armor grade. Tele puts the super armor to good use.
Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction.
Fires without warning.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range.
Looking for a chance.
The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match.
They exchange blows.
Both of our combatants are cooking up something.
Play burnout activates.
Build a float to mess with their head.
Drive parry. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Yoga fire. The last round. It's now or never. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Now you know history.
What will they do next? Player 2 is in a very good... Nothing stops this train. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What's next? Crowns him from above. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be baits out the low kick. Connects with the throw. Oh, yo! Rock chisels him down. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, trips him up. Player 1 is in burnout, drives off the table. Will this super art connect? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Taking stock. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Experiencing burnout. This is a huge chance to make a field. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge for this nice counter. A quick breather.
In there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Shows the medium kick. Jumps in. Scrapping it out, up.
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry.
Perfect read with the drive parry. How's this? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Sure you can? What'll happen here? This is gonna KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The Gladius throws them away. Player 2 has the life advantage.
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. The drive impact should have anybody scared in the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 will burnout activates. Closing moments of the match.
KO! Player 1 one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Puts the super armor to good use. In there.
Final round. Fight!
Immediate jumping. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 2, wow, reads the counterattack. Jump! Here comes the over in a flash. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Goes for the jump in. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Some juicy damage. But can they ride this wave? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Sticks the combo. Player 1 creates a good, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. All right, what's coming up next? Uses a fireball to try and get some. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Combo with the target combo. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. A quick breather. Still slugging it out at this range. Just goes for it at this range. Are we going to see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and flatline them? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Connects with the throw. What now? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Crowns him from above. Player 1 with the rhythm. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Show me round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. Oh, talk about overextending. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Reads them. Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Javelin up KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick breather. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Trips them up. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Taking stock.
in a dire situation.
Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 2 in fold for the throw. That's what they came for.
Going in,
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Pushing through with burnout activates. TKO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.